water. It has energy. To build a dam, it costs $20 billion just to build it, and it takes 20 years to do that. To maintain the dam, it takes $52 million, and per kilowatt hour, hydro energy costs 85 cents. That's money.
Water flows down a mountain, and we harness that through fans. The dams they have fans, and those fans turn things just like the windmill, but it has water.
Unlike most energy sources, hydro energy doesn't directly pollute the air or the water, but it does have a lot of side effects. Hydropower repercussions include wildlife disturbances, carbon emissions, and land use. So these generators can be very huge, and especially in flat areas, they can use up a lot of land that most people don't want to have that much land used up for energy. Also, fish can be damaged or killed on turbines. And stopping the movement of water can have a lot of repercussions. It can cause water to be more polluted because it causes stagnant water, where the minerals just keep building up. It can also cause other side effects because which can cause a buildup of algae and other water weeds, which can have even more repercussions. And water levels downstream can be affected if water is building up behind the generator, and it also causes the water to be cooler and have less oxygen, which all seem like minor effects, but it does eventually pollute the water. Also, carbon dioxide can be released during the building up and taking down of the plant. It costs, because of these plants are so big, it costs a lot of time and resources to actually build them. It can also release carbon during the decomposition of flooded vegetation. There are always ways to prevent these impacts, but like fish ladders, but they're all very small and don't actually solve everything 100%.
And with the dams, there's a long way down.
Some pros and cons of hydro energy are that hydro energy is a very renewable resource, so that means that you don't have to make it yourself because it's just water. And it's also a cleaner energy source than other sources, even though it does still have some environmental effects. It's a very reliable source, and it supplies energy to some remote communities instead of only to big cities. And it's a very flexible resource. Some cons are that it does damage the environment, even though it doesn't damage it as much as other energy sources do. It has a very high upfront capital cost, like most power plants do, because they're very expensive to build and use. It uses a lot of land because you have to build a dam and then have all the water there, which uses up the land. So the last con is that it has stagnant water, which has the minerals flow, which is not very good for the environment. This affects the community because hydropower plants affect the nearby homes and dams.